Fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Tari Eason is out there with Green. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's White in at the point. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And it's going to be the Bulls right off the tip. Dishes it to Williams. Pass to Levine. Over Brooks. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Williams.
That's a good look for Zach LaVine. His mid-range game is strong.
Brooks gets to Adams. The pass to VanVleet. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Levine. Williams a screen on Brooks. And Levine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Off target from three-point range. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Adams with the screen on White. VanVleet passes to Adams. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be. Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And he sinks the second. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
And it's White missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks finds VanVleet. Brooks against Levine. Adams with the screen on Levine. Here's Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Rosen dishes to Levine. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. 13 feet away. And it's White with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
They grab their own miss. And Drummond is right there.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Van Vliet on the wing. White covering. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Screen by Adams. Shot clock at 5. The Rockets with another miss.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Heat in Miami. White against Brooks. Shoots over White. Brooks misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Levine. Passes it to Brooks. They kick it out to Green for the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, White. Levine against Van Vliet. Williams has a screen for Levine. Off target from the wing. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. It's a 5-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at Memphis, they're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And checking out Chicago, probably doing exactly what they hoped. Took some time to develop from a chemistry standpoint, but now it seems like they've got it firing on all cylinders.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brooks from outside.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him. DeRozan passes to White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Nice D from Brooks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Van Vliet outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Here's White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Coby White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug. pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
That one is off. We hear players talk about these being, Steve, the dog days of the season. Did you have a harder time in certain parts of the year more than others?
The only time, Kevin, for me was my rookie season. I hit that rookie wall and I could feel it. But other than that, most of the time, I was playing on teams that was going to make the playoffs, so it was always exciting to me.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Now, here's Adams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Brooks against Levine. Williams, a screen on Brooks. Here's Levine. Drains the 19-footer. He's got 9.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Van Vliet against White. Pass to Adams. Over Drummond. DeRozan with the rebound.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Brooks. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
White looking around. Pass to Levine. From past the arc. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail. Brooks with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami, and the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for Levine. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green kicks to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The Rockets pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Adams. Green kicks to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Bulls moving the ball around. Ball against Thompson. Ball dishes to White. Over Brooks. Goes back up. And Vucevic finishes inside. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Great positioning by Vucevic. Hustle points for the big man.
Thompson against Ball. Thompson passes to Green. Excellent D there from Ball.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone. And he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And he makes the first.
He has mastered the art of getting himself to the free throw line, and DeRozan knocks them down at a high level.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. Houston also making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Brooks. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Thompson against Ball. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Ball. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Ball. Still without a basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
First one falls for him.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Ball hits them both. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Here's Whitmore. DeRozan defending. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Stolen by Ball. Vucevic with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Caruso. Lays it up and banks it in.
Cutting his way through defenders, Caruso somehow gets it done inside.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson passes to Adams. 1:52 left to play in the first. The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Caruso. Good D by Thompson. Shoots from the high post. Ball with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
The pass to Vucevic. Over Green. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Whitmore. DeRozan defending. Pass to Bullock. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Once Caruso spots a lane, he's clear for takeoff. A ferocious finisher.
Pass to Whitmore. Kicks to Adams. Got a hand on it. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Green. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Bullock. Smith in the posts. And no good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Fred Van Vliet out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Smith. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Marjanovic in at center. Van Vliet wide open. That three off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Outside Levine. Pass to Craig. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Craig's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. And for Houston, they're shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Levine, and that one's good. Whitmore's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Ausar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the third grade. Ausar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Levine kicks the ball. And there's the drive. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Whitmore. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Van Vliet against Ball. And there's the pass to Levine. Six on the shot clock. A rebound by Marjanovic. Rockets trail by 5. Lachey. It's blocked.
Timed it just right. Alex Caruso said no, no, no.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Houston moving the ball around to the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
At 6'7", Brooks is more than capable of flying over you. The defense must recognize this better.
Bulls leading by 3. Passes to Craig. Craig sets the screen for Caruso. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. Here's Levine. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets trail by 3. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's wide in for Alex Caruso. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Bullock, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Eason. And it's Bullock in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith's shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Outside, White. Pass the ball. They could use a bucket. Out to White. Shoots over Bullock. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Smith with a screen on Levine. Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And it's tied up with that one.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting a three. More threes mean more points.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ball kicks to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for White. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's good to have a player like White on your squad. Versatile, can play a lot of different roles depending on the need.
And both free throws good for White. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. And it's Brooks in the corner. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's White. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte. He kicks it to Ball. In the corner, Drummond with it. Great tee that time from Green. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Van Vliet against Ball. The 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The pass to Levine. Going inside. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Rockets trail. Van Vliet passes to Green. The dish to Smith. Out to Brooks. 3-pointer. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Vucevic a screen on Easton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach LaVine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Free throw good, LaVine.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach LaVine continues to try to find ways to get better.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. DeRozan comes in for Lonzo Ball. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Thompson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Coby White. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Thompson. Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Over DeRozan. Brooks misses. Now White. Pass to DeRozan. White with it. Outside, Levine. Out to White. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. White's got 6 points.
Coby White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
Adams with the screen on Levine. Brooks against Williams. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Charlotte. And White kicks to Levine. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Levine that time on the assist by White. 17 points for Zach Levine. Rockets trail by 5. And there is the whistle. That goes on Coby White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And so it's Houston with it. Pass to Green. Eason against DeRozan. And Adams with the slam.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's White. He has 6. DeRozan dishes to White. Shoots the 3. Caruso, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Adams with the screen on White. Thompson passes to Adams. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
The Rockets have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Caruso. That's it 5 from 18. Another one falls for Chicago.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Green with a screen for Thompson. And he drives in. And the wide open shot from Green. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Nobody near Williams. No good on the 3. The Rockets shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement yielding good looks. And Thompson kicks to Green. DeRozan scanning the floor. The pass to Caruso. Now Vucevic. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vooch has put in work on making his 3 dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Let's see the stat sheet here for Fred Van Vliet.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Caruso against Brooks. Feeds it to Adams. Passes it to Easton. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Van Vliet's got 14.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pick by Vucevic. Outside Williams. Driving the lane. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Has a nose for the rim. Williams gets there all the time.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Green. He can't get that one. Good tee by Williams. Chicago leading by 4. To the wing right side. Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Houston's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And it's Brooks in the corner to the paint. Here's Adams. Out to Brooks. Outside Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brooks. The tray. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Van Vliet. White with the defensive effort. Well, Chicago has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. And it goes down 2 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
.24 seconds left to play here in the half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Caruso against Brooks. And here's DeRozan. White wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out front. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and try to be present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do, you know, when we start the game off right, and we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, it's no secret their bench performance is the big reason for this lead. They got that scoring punch. Adds a nice dimension to that offense.
And you take a little weight off the starters. Should keep everybody fresh for the second half. And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Looking at the Bulls, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Star pair of LaVine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams, and it's White in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now here's Brooks. That 3 off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
The defense can't let DeRozan get this deep inside or else they're cooked.
The Rockets shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. LaVine against Brooks. Van Vliet outside. He dishes it to Adams. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. DeRozan against Eason. And there's the feed to Drummond. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. There's DeRozan. The Rockets making the shot. And Adams sends it back. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Always been a tremendous defender in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
LaVine against Brooks. VanVleet with a screen on LaVine. From deep, Brooks. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's DeRozan. LaVine wide open. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Adams with the screen on White. Pass to Green. Here's Adams, defended by Drummond. From 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Van Vliet. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Van Vliet against DeRozan. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. And the wing jumper offline. The Bulls leading by 6. To stop the drought. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 10 points.
High effort by DeRozan, having to work his way through contact.
And so here is Houston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. Now here's Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams is the consistency from that range.
Yeah, on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
And here are the Rockets now. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Van Vliet. Now here's Drummond. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Drummond with a screen on Easton. And Adams sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's White. Rockets trail by 5. Brooks finds Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And both free throws good for Green. The Bulls leading by 3. White with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Williams sets a screen for White. Three-pointer, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's the pass to Van Vliet. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Over Drummond, count it from 12. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's LaVine following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. LaVine, a screen on Easton. Here's DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. Adams, some nice D. Now Brooks, 11 points in the game. Up top, Adams. DeRozan defending. Over in the corner, Green. Van Vliet passes to Eason. 4 on the clock. Here's Green. Again, the Rockets score.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And yes, it's good. White's got 8 points.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for Houston. 4-point game. Green with a screen on Levine. Brooks kicks to Green. Passes it to Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls leading by 4. And DeRozan. Here we go. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 7 rebounds in the game. Adams with the screen on White. For 3, Van Vliet. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the basket by DeRozan.
That's all muscle memory for DeRozan. He's the king of the mid-range.
Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet with it. 20 points for him. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. In the 3rd spot, Fred Van Vliet.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
What I love about it, these guys are dialed in defensively. That's the game plan for these guys. Defensive mindset first.
Here's Vucevic following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Shoots over Adams, and it's Vucevic missing.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block, didn't let him get deep post position.
Here's Adams. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Vucevic. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Rockets, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Van Vliet on the wing. White covering. Van Vliet passes to Adams. Green dishes to Brooks. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks with no one around. The Rockets again can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Vucevic kicks to White. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's White missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Easton passes to Brooks. Over DeRozan. Brooks misses.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Outside, White. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Levine. Over Brooks. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Rockets trail by 6. They need this one. Again, the miss by Brooks.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And the foul on Tari Eason. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Bulls, Torrey Craig comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Levine. And a change for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Green. Now here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Smith. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Brooks. He's averaging 10 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Adams dishes to Smith. Thompson outside. They get a hand on it. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Here's Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Here's Thompson up and in from the low block. Thompson's got his 2nd basket of the game. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Ball and the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
So for the Rockets, Jock Landale's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. 1:58 left in the 3rd quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Craig. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. .146 left to play here in the 3rd. Good on the 3-point shot.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy do they pay the price with the triple.
And Chicago shooting 40% from the field. VanVleet against Ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Here's VanVleet for 3. Bullock. Craig pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's DeRozan. And Craig has it in the corner. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And for Houston, they're shooting 35% or so in the 3rd quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. VanVleet passes to Landale.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Nikola Vucevic. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. First free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ball with it. Now Smith defending. Stolen by Van Vliet. Stolen by Ball. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Rockets trail by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Van Vliet finds Smith, and there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Houston, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. First one falls for him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Smith hits them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Ball against Van Vliet. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Pulls up on the elbow. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Smith. Reggie Bullock is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Landale in at the 5.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Rockets trail by 4. And the pass to Landale. For 3, Van Vliet hits the three-point bomb. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half. Ball surveying the defense. Right side Levine. Craig. And the rejection by Smith. To take the lead with the drive, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Just a few big steps, and Smith able to get to his spot.
Here's Ball. Passes it to Vucevic. hits the mark, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
VanVleet against Ball. Got a piece of it. Smith right side. And Houston again with the bucket.
Bringing back the mid-range. Jabari Smith Jr.
Chicago trailing. Outside, Ball. Pass to Caruso. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. And that's 11 points for Vucevic.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Ball against VanVleet. Smith with a wide open look. No good from outside. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Dishes to Vucevic. It's tipped. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Jock Landale. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Whitmore. Wide open shot is on the money. Whitmore's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And White kicks to Vucevic. The Rockets pull it in. It's stolen by Vucevic, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Great focus. Vucevic with tunnel vision on the bucket.
Pass to Whitmore. Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Smith. Great tee that time from Vucevic. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Yes, and the foul. And VanVleet picks one up.
Strong move by Lonzo. He has the size to take the contact and complete the play.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Ball. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. The Rockets again can't hit.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Outside, White. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic dishes the ball. Here's White. Misses the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Inside, stolen by Levine. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
And that one started by the quick hands of Levine. Then the good look up court.
Here's VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Whitmore. And the layup is good.
High percentage look.
This is what your offense is designed to do.
Chicago leading. Outside, ball. On the wing, Levine lets it fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Throw good, Van Vliet for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Whitmore. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Reggie Bullock. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Adams outside. Pass to Eason. Beyond the arc. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And the first one drops.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. The pass to Craig. Here's White. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Brooks, the pass to Adams. For 3, Van Vliet hits it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Ball against Van Vliet. Ball kicks to Craig. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Brooks. Adams with the screen on White. Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. Eason passes to Adams. And here's Green outside. Here's Van Vliet. And Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
White finds Levine. Good on the bucket. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
White against Brooks. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Houston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. White against Brooks. Here he goes. He gets it in there.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's DeRozan in for Ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. He kicks to Brooks. The dish now to Green. Back to Brooks from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a three-point Houston lead.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's White. Outside Williams. Outside DeRozan. Green with the rebound. Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks against Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It's on Zach Levine.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Second free throw, no good.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a two-possession game. And he did enough there at the line to make that happen. That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Van Vliet. He takes it in. And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Back to Adams. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. White against Van Vliet. White dishes to Williams. White down low. Outside Levine. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Green. Pass to Eason. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Adams with the screen on White. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Excellent defense. When Drummond's being aggressive, he's very difficult to score on.
And the jam by Levine.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach Levine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Rockets shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here are the Rockets now. Adams finds Brooks. Out to the right wing. for three, Van Vliet. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
White against Van Vliet. Outside, Levine. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-leading. And the dunk by Eason.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred Van Vliet as my point guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Brooks against Levine. In the corner, Drummond with it. Now here's White. D right on him. Levine for three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Teardrop shot. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Brooks. Houston leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Van Vliet passes to Eason. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Levine against Brooks. And stolen by Eason. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
And it's White missing. Down low. Taken away by Williams. From deep three-point territory. Misses the shot. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred Van Vliet.